Hey everybody, welcome back. Talking about home security systems and some major flaws within those systems. And there's the obvious things like the fact that the night vision doesn't always work the way it's supposed to, the fact that the back and forth audio communication doesn't always work the way it's supposed to, the fact that your package doesn't come with as much as you expected, so on and so forth. And some of these are pretty expensive. You know, the base price that they tell you isn't really viable under most circumstances. But we live in this day and age where basically anyone can get a home security package. You can get cameras put up all around your house. And like I said, you can get audio, you can get alerts to your phone. It's all really convenient. Not as easy to install as they tell you it is, especially if it's wireless. But it's convenient. But there is a major flaw with it, particularly since most people who have one of these home security systems, they're doing it through a cable network. You got it from Comcast, you got it from Xfinity, whoever your local cable provider is probably the ones that are setting this up. Or, you know, you might have gone through Best Buy and got some kind of a service, but whatever service you got, it's coming in through your coaxial cable. That's how you're receiving the service. And that is where the flaw is. Because if the power or the cable goes out, you have no security system. The alarm may still signal if a window or a door is opened, depending upon where you have your sensors installed. Most people don't even have window sensors. They just have sensors for 2 or 3 doors. But if a window or a door sensor is broken, there still may be an alarm sounded within the house, but it's not sending a signal if the power or the cable has been disrupted. And that's where the major flaw is. So if something happened that cable or power goes down in your neighborhood, someone breaks into your house, it's really just a matter of going and disabling the alarm box so that it'll stop ringing inside the house, which very likely your neighbors won't even hear it. Now, where that gets to be an even bigger flaw is taking on the perspective of a potential home invader or burglar. If I wanted to break into your house, I know you're not home, I know you probably have a security system, what am I going to do? And this is a scenario that does happen quite often that you're probably not aware of and that your cable company's not going to tell you about. All I have to do is go around the side of your house and unscrew that coaxial cable. Now you have no security system. Simple as that. You're probably not going to get an alert. Most of these services aren't going to give you a service interruption notice if you're away at work or on vacation or wherever and the cable is disconnected that way. The cable company's not going to alert you. Or if they do, if the service does tell you, like I think Blink will send you an alert if the cameras go down from a service interruption, but it usually is about a half an hour at least before you get a notification to your phone. So I go and I unscrew that and I'm in your house. Your alarm goes off because the connection's broken when I break your back door open or bust a window. I just go find the box and pull it out or unplug it, whatever it takes to make it stop ringing. And now your rebuttal to that is going to be, oh, well, you know, I've got motion sensors around the side of my house. So if you're creeping around the side of my house, I'm going to see it. I'm going to get on the speaker and say, hey, dude, what are you doing? Or call the police or whatever, press the alert button. I've already thought of that because I'm a good burglar. I'm going to be wearing an orange or a yellow vest. Hell, I may go so far as to put on a helmet and even carry a clipboard. And then when you see a guy in a yellow vest walking around the side of your house, what are you going to think? Oh, it's just some utility worker. He's from the water company. He's from the cable company. He's from the gas company. You won't think twice about it. And if you even do, get on your speaker and say, hey, can I help you? What am I going to do? Well, hell, I'm a bold burglar. Sorry, doing a survey with the cable company. Didn't mean to bother you. Problem solved. You'll probably ignore that. Unscrew that coaxial cable, and now I'm in your house. And again, if you get an alert that says that service is interrupted, what are you going to do? You're going to call your cable company call the alarm company, and they're going to tell you what you already know. Your service is interrupted. They don't know why. Most likely you'll assume that it's a service interruption, or there's work being done in the area, especially if you saw me in an orange or yellow vest walking around out there. And hell, I may even reconnect it when I'm done so that your service is back online and you suspect nothing. This is the reason why most office buildings and businesses and warehouses and factories and other systems, other businesses and operations still use landlines. If the power goes out, the landline still works because it has its own independent grid. Most people don't know what the hell it is in modern times. If you're my age, you know what that looks like on the outside of a house, with that box for the telephone company. Nobody has a phone in their house anymore. Probably less than 5% of the population still has a landline hooked up. And again, those are going to be businesses, office buildings, places like that. And one of the primary reasons that they still use that service is for the alarm service, because most people aren't going to know what it is, probably won't tamper with it. And again, if the power goes out or the cable goes out, that phone still works. It is a long established service, but we're moving away from that. And people are encouraged to move away from using landlines. I see it all the time in like top 10 lists of things that you can do to reduce your monthly spending habits. Oh, you want to save money? Turn off that landline. It's useless. Not really. Not really. As a matter of fact, it's gotten to be pretty cheap in comparison to cable costs that are going up all the time, for example. And if it's possible, I mean, odds are if your house was built before a certain point, you still have that connection. I would look into getting a landline alarm service. It's a hell of a lot more difficult to screw around with. Again, mostly because when people see that telephone box, they're going to ignore it. But I will unscrew your coaxial cable, though. So something to think about. Something to think about. No, I'm not trying to give burglars a tip. Trust me, a professional at home invasion already knows this. I'm telling the rest of you so that you can be aware of it and what to look out for. Thoughts? Feel free to post your thoughts in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you get anything out of that. I hope that you do. Share it if you can. Probably the only way it will get seen, because ScrewTube hates this channel. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the other videos. If you saw random cat images and you're new to the channel and you're wondering what the hell is the deal with the cats, they are strays that my wife and I take care of, and images of them actually help with YouTube's loading algorithm. If you wanted to help the channel out, or the cats for that matter, there are links for that down below. Every little bit helps, and we sure do appreciate it. And if that's it, then what more can I say but stay frosty, folks, and thanks for watching.